Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Just showing y'all that I've already primed my lips, my eyes, and my eyebrows and my face. Just used my regular primer. Starting with this blue color out of the James Charles palette. We're going to go in with this this brush here, and we're just going to pat that along the outer corner of our eye first and go in and build it up into the inner corner. Just keep patting and packing that color on there. Sorry for my voice, you guys. I'm so sick and I just do not feel so hot. But like we see here, just patting and blending it out. You're not going to blend it out right now as much as you will later, but we'll go and blend that later on to make it look more flawless. Right now we are just making sure we're packing that color on top of. You see right there I went up my eye a little bit, but that's okay because we're going to blend it out later. We have another little blue color that we're going to add in a few minutes. So just keep packing that on. I just kind of was brushing that along the corners of my eyes right there. Okay, now just keep packing and blend as you go. Just keep blending. You can't stress enough, like that's the most important thing when you're doing an eye look is to blend. Now we're going to be taking this little bit of a darker shade right beside that one, and we're going to be packing that on the outside corner of the eye. We're not going to go all the way in. We're going to leave that because in a minute we'll do something else. But just the out corner right there, we're going to pack that color on. So just keep packing just like you see me doing here. You can use a different brush. This is just the one that I chose. I don't quite know the name of it. I think I bought these off of Amazon actually, but they get the job done. So whatever brush that you have at home will work. Now we're going to just take a fluffy brush, a blender brush, and we're just going to brush. Mine's kind of angled, but you're just going to blend. And you can kind of see how that color is going up a little bit, but it's blending into like light to nothing. Just making it look smooth and more flawless. So you just keep blending until you've got it to where you want it on your eye. I have really big eyes, so it takes me sometimes a little longer. Sometimes if you want to lift your eye up or just move your eye around, you can get to where you want to be, but see where it creases right there. We're going to be spraying this with just any, this actually is Urban Decay all night setting spray. I spray my brush with that way it's wet, and we're going to take that full light blue color right here, and we're just going to take it and pack it on right there too. And that's on the inner corner only, and then you'll kind of stop in the corner of the eye right there. Just keep going on with that light blue color. It makes it so pretty and just makes it pop, makes it look more icy blue, kind of like a wintry look. I love how this turned out. It looks so good. Sorry guys, had to fix that angle. Just showing y'all a little bit how it looks so far. Now we're going to be taking the highlighter color. It's the second color right there in the James Charles, and we're just going to get a little brush right here. I use the Jaclyn Hill brush that I showed y'all in the last video. It's just that brow bone right here is a brow brush that we're going to be using. Just go in, highlight that. You know me, I like to go pretty extravagant with mine. I really do apologize for my voice. It is terrible. I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye really fast. Now we're back. So we just do that. I showed y'all that tip with the baby wipe that makes it look more like of a wing effect, and kind of can show you where you can connect your wing. So I always show that just in case to help you guys out. That makes it a little easier. Whoop whoop. Moving on. Let's get that eyeliner started. So I'm going to use the same trick that I showed y'all in the last video. And then later on in some of my later videos, we're going to just go in how I usually do it, but this just helps, I feel like, for people to create that wing look. So we just draw a line right there, and then we're just gonna go in with the actually gel pomade, and we'll fix it and like connect it together to make it look perfect. Okay, so we're just getting I use a Sigma brush right here. It's an eyeliner brush. There's Brindley in the background. You guys, sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and connect that to the end of that line right there. And then just go all the way into the inner corner of my eye. Just make it as straight as possible. I know that this can be hard with a pomade, so you can use something else if you need to. But then you're just going to go kind of connect it, not all the way to the end, but kind of meet it in the middle. That way there's still that line. And I think I actually mess up on one of my eyes here in a minute, but I will show you what to do if you ever go too deep or too, like where you don't like it or you're not satisfied right here. So I'm just going to take a baby wipe and I'm just going to kind of go fix it to make it more straight. And it just, voila, all better. So then I'm going to keep connecting that line right here. Just making it look to where I want it to be. You can go thicker, you can go smaller, just whatever you choose. I chose to just kind of go medium today. Kind of brush it out a little thicker on the end. But like I said, I have big eyes, so I tend to have to do that. Just to kind of make it look more awake, and my eyes are just kind of long too. So going ahead and doing the other eye. Now we're back and the eyeliner is complete. Whoop whoop. So now let's move on to mascara. I'm using the Voluminous Lash Paradise, what we used in the last video as well. It's my favorite drugstore. It's just like the Better Than Sex mascara, except I feel like it's better. I think it works just the same for a cheaper price, so I really recommend you guys going out and get this. I will start using some lashes in my videos. Like I said, most of the time I do go without lashes because I do wear contacts and my eyes can get irritated kind of from the gel and stuff. But I'll start doing that for you guys. I'm not satisfied with the eye look, so I wanted to get this pack on brush and go in with the darker color, which I'm fixing to show you out of the palette. And I just packed that on the inner corner by the wing that we just did. Just to kind of give it just a little more depth. I don't know. I just think it looked way better with adding that little bit of touch of darker blue right here that I'm fixing to show you in the palette. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Go down, sister. There you go. Just keep packing that on just the inner or the outer corner right there. It just makes our inner corner kind of pop more too with that light blue shade that we fold and put on there. I just feel like that made the eye look just so much better. See? Oh, yeah. Okay. So now we're going to go in with glitter liner. Yes, glitter liner again. I'm obsessed with glitter liner. I just take it. We're actually not going to go above our gel liner. We're just going to go right there where your eye, where the base of your eye makes a transition. We're going to go right there in between right there and just kind of give it a little bit of a shine. So I used quite a little bit. We were going to a fall festival and my daughter was dressing up as Elsa. So I was trying to do blue to kind of go along with hers, her little outfit. And I'm actually going to be Anna for Halloween. So if y'all want me to do an Anna inspired makeup look, I can do that too, just for fun. I have one kind of in my head that I want to do for myself. And so, I might just film that for you guys as well. And I know I wore a pink look that I put on Instagram not long ago. And I might actually upload a video of that as well. So anything y'all want to see, always comment below and let me know what you want to see, what you like. Now that we're done with that, let's go on and move on to foundation. Let's do a little crazy dance right there. You know me, so silly. I'm using the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation in 205. So silly. I was feeling way better when I actually filmed this. As you can tell, my voice is so terrible. We went on a hayride at the Harvest Carnival. I'm doing the voiceover right now. This is a day after the hayride, which it was just a chair ride. And so I was not feeling good. And I guess going out there in that night air just made it 10 times worse. But as you see, I'm just putting little splotches all over my face. We look crazy. But we're going to go in with, I've got to find my brush. And it's the Jaclyn Hill foundation brush right here. And we will just go in and start buffing that out. I like to kind of smooth it into the skin. And then kind of just it's almost like you're hitting your face with it, but it's like sponging it into your skin. I think that just gives it more a flawless look, like I talked about on the last video. That's just preferably how I like to do it. I also really, really enjoy the way that my foundation looks when I use a beauty blender. I just have not used it, but maybe on the next video I will use the beauty blender just to kind of show y'all how I like to do it with that as well. So just kind of pressing that into the skin and making sure that it looks flawless. You do not have to go under your eye, of course, because we do use concealer here in a minute. But I just go up under it as close as possible just to give it a little more coverage because you know me. I'm a mom of 2 kids. I've got to have some coverage. You know, I'm tired. So I stay tired and I have really baggy eyes. I get it honest from my grandparents. My grandma, she always has had dark under spots in her eyes and has to get stuff for it. So, yeah, I guess I'm just blessed with that, huh? But I'm just getting it on the forehead here, just making sure that we get in between the eyebrow really good on the forehead. And keep just pressing that into the skin. Press, 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 press. All done. Okay, let's move on to some concealer. And I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in the light color that I showed you in the last one as well. If y'all have any recommendations or anything y'all want me to go buy and try and show y'all a review on it, I will do that as well. So y'all just hit me up in the comment section below and let me know what you guys are interested in seeing, trying out, and you want to know how it works. We'll do that. We'll do first impression videos as well. Take your beauty blender and you're just going to stamp that into your under eye area. So we're still just kind of stepping that into the under eye. Stepping it under eye area. Just blending all of that concealer out to make it look perfect under there. This concealer is so full definition, guys. It is so good. It's full coverage. It just gives you that. Well, I use light, and that's why I use, like, that color. You're supposed to use, like, 2 shades under your foundation color. But I did use, I think, a little lighter just to make my under eye area pop. That's just the way that I kind of like to do mine. Because I also use that banana powder to set it later on. But just keep getting all of that. And here we go, just getting the lip area, the chin. It looks like you're beating up your face, like literally beating up your face. But I promise doesn't even hurt. You're just blending it in. Now just getting the nose area. Make sure you get in between your eyebrows really good. If there is a spot there. Usually I don't go all the way up and from the nose to the head with the concealer. Kind of stop, just do the bridge of the nose and then do the top of my forehead. But if you do, make sure you do blend that out pretty good. I know you don't want to mess up your eyebrows again, but you gotta be blended, sister. Okay, so now we're just going to take that HD NYX banana powder. And we're going to go up under our eye with the fluffy brush that I used in the last video as well. I'm just going to take it. I'm almost out of this product, actually. So I'm going to be testing out a new banana powder that I just recently bought. Probably in the next video or the next one. Just depending on what look I go for. But we're just setting that under eye where we put that concealer. That way it doesn't crease. And then it stays lasting all day long, guys. Okay, now time for bronzer. This is the Too Faced bronzer. It's so pretty, y'all. It's like gives you a glow. I actually bought this at a TJ Maxx. So if you have a TJ Maxx close by, you hit that up and go find it. It was a lot cheaper than what you would actually buy it normally. That's why I love TJ Maxx so much. This girl likes to save $1 or $2. If I can save $1, girl, I will. So I'm just putting that fastly into my cheekbone area and dragging it all the way to the ear, to the hairline. That way we don't look splotchy, you guys. Now I'm going to go under the chin. This is just to sharpen on my chin area. I've recently been on a medicine that has made me gain 14 pounds in 2 weeks. They just actually took me back off of it. So I'm having some little weight gain, chin problems. So I'm trying to make myself look skinnier, make my face look a little more defined at this point. Now we're just going to go to the head and go and do this hairline right here. Make sure you get up all the way. That way you're not looking kind of brown and tan. And then, oh, there's a white line where your hairline starts. Just kind of blend it very good right there above your brows. And just kind of connect it to where we did it on the cheeks. That way it just looks like we've been sun-kissed by the sun. In reality, I'm not, though, at all. Without this bronzer, I would be as white as a ghost. It's okay, it's spooky season. Okay, so now I'm actually going to be taking another blending brush, and I'm just going to take that same Too Faced bronzer right there. I'm going to go on the side of my nose ever so lightly, just to give it a little contour and a little depth. I like to do this with my nose just because I have like a pig nose that kind of flips up at the end, and so I just kind of like to make mine look a little smaller. You know, I don't go with too much like some people, but I do like to at least go in there a little bit with that little fluffy brush. The bigger the brush, it's not going to be as dark, but if it's like a smaller brush, you know, it does, and the smaller it like packs it in more. So that's why I use that fluffy brush today. Now, this is the Becca actual duo with Jaclyn Hill, but it is the, I think it's like the Champagne Pop, and I can't remember the blush's name at this moment, but you guys can go look that up, and it's just the trio that she did with, there's like a couple of them that she did, but I love this blush. It's so bright and just so pinky, and I loved it. I just felt like it made me look way more like awake and everything. My makeup just looked way better with that pink glow going into it. Sometimes I don't put enough blush on, but today I did, I think. So going in back with that same gel, Maybelline Blackest Black eyeliner, we're going to go in the inner corner of your eye. That waterline all the way down. Same on that eye. I know it looks disgusting when people do that, but it's okay. Now I'm just going in with that Jaclyn Hill brush, and I'm just popping a little bit of highlighter on the inner corner. And we used the same James Charles highlighter that we used earlier in the beginning of this video. I also am going to take it and put it on the my Cupid's bow right there, and just kind of pat it with my fingers to make it not too obvious. But that just kind of like defines that area as well for you. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Excuse me. Now I'm taking the pencil brush and going under the eye. I actually had grabbed the wrong brush just then. But just take a pencil brush, and we're going to go in with that same blue that we used, that darker blue right beside that light one. And we're going to go in, and we're going to just go right under the line of our eye, under the water line, just right underneath it, and we're just going to drag that across and kind of blend it out as we go. And we'll also take another brush and blend it out in just a second. Just make sure you get it as dark as you want it. I tend to go kind of darker right here, because then I'm going to take a lighter color in just a second and go and blend it out with that underneath it. Do a little dance, like in my makeup. Okay, now we're going to take that same color that we used before, that light one, and we're going to go up under the eye, and look at that pop. Just look how that makes it all come together. I just love doing the under eye. I kind of drag mine out kind of low sometimes just to give it a more dramatic effect. Today I stayed kind of medium with that. Didn't want to go too far down, just because the makeup is blue and it's a little out there already, so didn't want to bring it out too much. You know, I'm already looking a little cray-cray, but it's okay. I like to use colors and play around with stuff like that, so it's right up my alley. I also did my daughter's blue eyeshadow as well tonight to match mine a little bit, so she was cute for her little Elsa costume. Now going back with that same Lash Voluminous Paradise mascara, we're going to do the lower lash line. There's these little things that I've seen, they're like $1 on Amazon that you can go without making, because I know when you do that lower lash line sometimes it can kind of leave places, but I'll have to link that somehow, find that. But I just did a lip liner, the Essence Lip Liner in Nude, and it was so short and gone. And now this is Ofra Angelus. And I'm just using that shade to go around where I put my lip liner. And we're just going to cover that up really well. My big old lips there. And then I'm going to take MAC Myth. I love MAC Myth. I use this all the time. It's just a light color. It's a light pinky color, nude, to put and give it just a little more definition. Make your lips look a little larger. Because they really need that. But, you know me. Got to be extra sometimes. Now, favorite part, you guys. Highlighter, of course. Got to be seen to the heavens with our shine. I'm going to be taking just a blush. It's actually a brush blush, that thing. I don't even know what brush this is, actually, you guys. This is so old. I don't know. But you just take one, and you can even take the Jaclyn Hill brush and just put it on your cheekbones right there. Look how shiny and pretty. I love highlighter. Cannot tell you enough how much I love highlighter. Then do the nose, of course. Then the other cheek and brow bone. See, it just makes the look so much better. I just get so excited every time I put it on. I'm such a goofball. Now we're going to do like over the brow area, just a little bit. Just to give it a little shine. Oh, I love it. Looks great. So that is it, you guys. Now we're just going to, the last step is to set your face, and I'm going to set it with that Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray after we do the Laura Mercier on baking under the, where we did our contour. So just kind of bake. I baked a little more actually in this one than I usually do, but I still didn't let it sit there long. You know me, can't do that. Didn't want it to turn out too white, but I wanted to kind of sharpen it up just a tad bit. There you go, dance it out, sister, while we wait. Now let's just get that all gone. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, now set the face with that spray. Whoop, whoop. Brindley's, of course, waiting on me to do her makeup. I just fanned myself. I need to get a brush. Thank you guys for watching. Your support means the world to me. If you're on here liking, watching, and subscribed, I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. This is a dream of mine, and it means the world. Here's the finished look right here.